Okay, mic's working, looks like. Let's see here. Is it working? I think it's working. Hopefully it's not laggy in stream. Okay, it's not laggy. Okay, not laggy in YouTube. What about on Twitch? Sorry about that. Sorry for not stopping suddenly. I didn't even put it on the BRB screen, but what was that? I saw a construction worker in front looking at a door, and I was curious, so I went out, and then we found out that the trash part in the door next to us, that's full, and it had a rat in it and scurrying along. So that's why he just came to tell us.
Yeah, I see the rat part.
Yeah, we can't close it because it's full. So yeah.
We can't close it.
Yeah, we can't close the trash door because it's full. Yeah.
The bin's door.
Yeah. The trash bag is blocking it from closing, so yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that really fat rat. I'm not even joking. When I first moved in here, he was small. Now, when I saw him again last week, he was fat. Joking.
He's probably living there.
He was big. He was like the size of my arm.
Mm.
He used to be the size of my fist. Now he's the size of my
Mm. I think our neighbor is discussing it with someone because I can see someone else, not in a construction wire, but just talking about it to another construction worker. I also don't know if Mom has talked to the Silva Homes about the even.
Did you text her? You should talk.
I texted her about it, but she's emailed them instead of calling them. So I don't know if she has gotten a response. I was just talking to my brother. Okay, I think everything's well. Let me just check chat if it's working. Yeah, it's working. That too. I don't know. In YouTube, I'm not sure if the quality of my video is because I have the quality on low, like 360p, or it's because of my OBS setting. I modified it to the best I can in OBS for YouTube, but still looks a little bit bad. Maybe if I up it in YouTube, it looks better in YouTube if I up it a little, if I up my quality, but I just like keeping it on 360. Okay, I'll just close those tabs. I'll keep the YouTube tab on so that I can look at chat. Hmm. And I think we'll start. Oh, I also need to claim all this. Dispatch again. Settings. Go to off. I think game volume is working. Should be working. I had it off. Just turned it off. What's this? Oh yeah, this booky thing. Mem. Okay. Close book. Yeah, I remember this. I'll do it later. Off screen. Yeah, let's just start. Let's open the path. Oh, so there's gonna be a package that's gonna be delivered, so I'm gonna... So if you suddenly hear me stop talking, that might just be me getting the package from the door. The parcel. Let's change teams as well, actually. But you might not have to worry since I might just put the screen to BRB if that happens. Depends if I'm in a rush. It's locked.
I can't open it. It was probably sealed in order to ward off the black tide.
Flaming Lance charge!
Savior energy. Yanis's power is far stronger than we could ever imagine.
I make myself hot cocoa this time. Ah, okay.
Are you serious? Just a mere door, and your first instinct is to call on the gods?
Huh? Who's that?
Mummy!
Me?
Before you try unlocking the door, perhaps you should first find a way to clear the fog that clouds your vision.
Rude.
My name is Anaxagoras.
Oh, you're the new
One
guy.
of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany, and the founder of the New Sporists.
Uh-huh.
Before we go any further, rule number 1. Do not call me Anaxa.
Okay. Odd rule.
Rule number 2. Never interrupt me. Silence is golden.
Okay.
The person standing here and conversing with you right now isn't the vestiges of a memory. Rather, it is the culmination of the greatness of science and the pure, irrefutable, and undeniable exalted truth. Through the wonders of alchemy, I have shattered my soul and transmuted it into gold before burying it in this spot. I have recorded these words so that visitors may learn where their next destination lies.
Uh-huh.
nothing is impossible. Having said that, alchemy is not omnipotent. Each time you hear from me, an equivalent part of my soul is being consumed as the price. In other words, this voice isn't created out of thin air.
Memmy mem? Mem.
That's because my precise calculations account for every possibility. I also know that you have already discovered the cause of the calamity at the Grove, the Black Tide,
Mem.
and that you mistakenly believe that the scholars have been wiped.
Mem.
But that is where you're wrong. While the Black Tide was still approaching the Grove, the sages found a way to evacuate the vast majority of the scholars. They are heading toward the holy city of Akama as we speak.
Mem. Okay.
Only a small fraction of the scholars stayed behind with me to defend the Grove. If all goes well, Cersei's core flame will reach Akama before long.
Okay.
But since you have accessed this message, something unforeseen must have occurred. For now, you should continue onward to the Luminary Throne, where you may retrieve the core flame. And our mortal remains.
Okay.
And now, the objective is complete. That is all.
Maybe.
Mister, judging from your reaction, you must have found a useful memory.
Recount what you saw in the memory.
Professor Anaxa? That's a lot to digest at once. I'm sorry. Please give me some time.
He said his name was.
You don't have to take that too seriously. For some reason, he's especially particular about his full name. Professor Anaxa theorizes that all beings originate from the same source and have a similar composition, which in this case refers to the soul. He calls this theory Nesporism. It's an extremely complicated theory. You should get him to explain it himself if you're interested.
Okay.
Provided that he is still alive.
Perhaps Anaxa did it.
I do not wish to consider this possibility. Perhaps they were just unable to transfer the core flame, but managed to escape. Yes, that seems like the only good news so far. We can just focus on retrieving the core flame then.
We have to go to the Luminary Throne. Mem.
It is located at the top of the giant tree and is where Cersei's core flame is kept. According to Anaxa, the core flame should still be there. But making our way there won't be as simple as the professor made it sound.
Okay. Alright, is the only word you can say?
Let's see whether he left any similar directions for us along the way.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Alchemy is truly incredible.
Yeah, we got speed blessing. Running around with speed and safe. Oh. Ooh, more dead people.
No, you didn't imagine it. I heard it as well. I'm afraid that someone's probably nearby, as we are unable to ascertain whether they are friend or foe.
Giants raised their glasses in a toast beheld by the 12 constellations. That's why you're supposed to keep quiet in the library.
Found it.
Where?
The voice is coming from over there.
There?
No. It seems to be coming from somewhere even further that way. Let's go check it out.
Oh, that's what I'm fixing. Hello there. Is it coming from you? Who are you? A statue resembling an old man draped in robes, seated in a deep meditation. Resembling an old man draped in robes. Thank you. Stare at the statue.
Regardless of what you do, a stone won't be able to speak.
Oh, what? Who are you?
Such a lively little bunny. You even smell a little familiar.
Ha! Demon. Eat my back.
What an impatient child. Don't you know that haste makes waste?
Yeah?
Who are you? Keep your distance and identify yourself. Otherwise, you'll face the consequences.
It's a tree
The
spirit.
scent of Thanatos. I recognize you. Idonia's renowned goddess of death.
Since you are aware, stop provoking the authority of death. Answer my question.
Baring your fangs at me. How cute. Just call me Calypso. I greet you on behalf of the 7 sages and the litophagists.
Okay. I understand what you're saying. Are you a specter?
Of course not. Just ask the fair lady beside you. She'll definitely know the reason why.
Be careful. Even if the head of the Lotophagus has never shown their true identity before, we shouldn't trust this person so easily. The Weft could not detect her presence just now. That would be out of the ordinary if she were truly a phantom body. But if she is someone who has passed on, I should be able to tell. Let me test her.
Do you mind if I join your private conversation?
No.
That would be rather inappropriate for someone who isn't even willing to reveal their real self. Forget it. However, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer them truthfully. If you can do so without hesitation, we won't treat you as an enemy for the time being.
A pop quiz? Well, that sparks my interest. Go ahead.
What was the topic for the grand finals of the 752nd Great Debate?
Is a flying arrow in motion or at rest?
Motion.
Who was your representative?
Medea. She went up against Phynon of the New Sporists.
Who won?
Nobody won because the 752nd Great Debate never took place. What I just mentioned happened during the previous debate. Phynon emerged victorious and obtained his 10th consecutive debate wreath. Also, to alleviate your worries, I shall provide you with a piece of information that's more valuable than the great debate. Anaxa the Newsporist is still alive. I saved him, and he is now recuperating at the Luminary Throne. So, are you satisfied with my answers?
Maybe.
This dumbfounded expression of yours is much more adorable and likable than the previous one. As the saying goes, seeing is believing. Why don't you follow me to the throne and take a look for yourself?
I'll keep my eyes on you at all times.
Oh, that's truly an honor.
With that, the
As
discussion's
long as we
over.
can get the water wheel turning, we'll be able to use it to ascend.
Okay. How we do that?
So, the solution is to awaken this heart.
Okay. How we do that? Bang. Speed. Ooh, chest. Loot.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
So here. Elevator. Bring us down.
Is that the Chamber of Purifying Tears?
You have a good memory.
Why exactly did you bring...
Oops.
My intention should be obvious. See that shallow pond over there? Water lilies grow there. Initially, Circes watered them with their tears, while Nestia nurtured them with affectionate love. They are a token of the eternal companionship between the two gods. All the two of you have to do is to cross the deep well and retrieve the golden bough of vows for me.
Okay.
Mem.
Mem. Is this how you're going to test an aimless?
Indeed. Could it be that you actually do not know how to proceed?
I do
We can
know.
retrieve it, but I advise you not to waste your time on any schemes.
Oh my. I'm helping you to eliminate your worries and obstacles, and yet I receive nothing in return. Besides, the bow is essential for awakening the heart and drawing water out of the source. If you can't find it this time, we can just remain trapped here for the rest of eternity. You're overthinking things. We're all in the same boat. Although, it would be absurd to say that I have no other motives. Since you've brought it up, I might as well take this chance to explain. I'm simply making use of this opportunity to see what you two are made of. So, is that truthful enough for you? Now is not the time for me to elaborate further. So, please proceed. As a student of Anaxa, equivalent exchange should be something that you are familiar with.
I cannot deny that. Mister, since our interests are aligned right now, it's better for us to do as she says. Besides, she knows about my past. Even though I'm not able to elaborate much, I can tell you that she has reasons to fear me. If you unfortunately turn out to be her ultimate target, please don't worry. I will promptly intervene.
Mm-hmm. Okay, first, in the book. Ah, I see. Lowers down at the other. Oh. I see. Yeah. Is that because that thing's there? Oh, that thing's there, so I have to enhance my powers more to overcome it. Kill you. What's this? Can't interact with it. Oh.
Huh?
Some of
There are
the
ichor vessels stored here.
which will break upon impact. Okay. Oh, okay. Oops. Yep. What's up there, I wonder?
Stream 4.
Okay. Let's activate this.
How smart.
Oops. And make it go back even further and put it back in the box. Then I rotate the box so that it closes, or do I have to close it at the right? Or maybe... Oh, it's gone there. Still rolls that way. Oh, I see. I locked that thing to rotate it.
Let's hope that this is not a trap set by her.
Once that is unlocked, ping, it opens. Yep, I can open it from any side now. So if I open it from here, let the flower bloom. Oops. Then let it sprout.
Stream 4. The gleam of old blades.
Get this chest. And I can open this door now. I'll do that puzzle later. Okay, that does... I can move that and take... I guess I'll figure out later what that does. Why is that important? Maybe it's a piece of a puzzle. But let's just get this first.
So this is the Golden Bough of Vows. I hope that the Titan will not take their anger out on us.
So what we're doing is simply provoking the Titan.
So lustrous and beautiful. It's even more magnificent than before.
Mem cow! Memmy mem mem! Memmy mem mem! Memmy mem!
Understood. My apologies, Pink Bunny.
Memmy bunny mem? Memmy mem mem mem. Is this the legendary Golden Bough of Vows?
No.
We'll know once we test it.
How do we test it?
There's a secret passageway behind the pond. It's faster if we take that path.
How do you know this place so well?
Well, I'm one of the 7 sages after all.
Up we go. Damn, this elevator. Oh, why is the elevator so long? Touch. Open sesame. Aha. Am I going the wrong way? Offers Golden Bough
We're
bells.
here. Could you kindly pluck a petal for me and place it into the pool?
Petal?
Now, can our little goddess perform that again?
Huh?
That being the oath of Nestia's priests.
Right. Got it. O Nestia, with the weft as my vow, I beseech you, entwine my body with your golden thread and affection. Ma'am, Mammy lit up.
What's the principle behind this?
It's just an ancient promise between the Titan and humans. So, what do you think? It really is the Golden Bough of Vows. And I did not set any traps for you, right?
That is indeed true.
You look like a sad, lost puppy. Even if this is indeed a scheme to get you to lower your guard, you don't have any other choice but to play along, do you? Therefore, why don't we just put everything aside and work together? We can always determine who's right and who's wrong once we overcome this.
Yes, I agree.
Great. Then let's ride the water wheel.
Water wheel?
However, giving us half-truths is not the right attitude for cooperation. Furthermore, according to the principle of equivalent exchange, since we have passed your so-called trial, isn't it time for you to make your intentions clear to us?
Yeah.
Ah. I really can't bear to look at your sad expressions. Although you only cleared a simple trial, I'm willing to make an exception and treat you with sincerity. I'll allow each of you to ask a question. But not the little bunny. So,
Why not the
ask
bunny?
away.
Well, in that case, mister, please go ahead.
Ooh, why don't you show us your
A
true
good
parents?
question. It's an inability to do so rather than an unwillingness.
Oh, I think
For
this
me
package.
to
I'll be right
appear
back.
in my true form, I'll require your help. Well, it's your turn now, little goddess of death.
My question is, was your previous answer the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
There's no point in making this unnecessarily complicated.
That applies to you as well. However, we do not harbor any hostility. We merely want to avoid any potential harm to us.
Alright, I'm
Lady
back.
Calypso, if you want us to work together more effectively, I advise you to answer my question honestly.
All right. I was completely truthful in my response just now. I have not deceived you, nor will I.
With all due respect, omitting facts can also be considered deceit.
Is that so? Regardless, I still stand by my previous response.
Then please lead the way. After all, facts speak for themselves. The truth will come to light once we arrive at the Luminary Throne.
All right, all right. I originally thought that you were just a beautiful flower planted in the mortal realm by the hand of shadow. But now, I see you have some prickly thorns, too.
I'll just consider that a compliment.
Indeed. I'm complimenting your charming naivete. All right, go ride the water wheel. I'll wait for you up there.
Let's catch you first. Okay, do I just step on at the right moment? Nope. Okay, and stop.
Speaking of which, don't you also have a red-haired companion?
You mean
Mummy mum. Mummy mum mum mummy mum.
Not too much. It's just that I seem to hear the sound of a bee buzzing around.
A bee?
Lady, your metaphor.
Ooh.
Seek, and you will find.
Kill?
Gleam of old blades.
Nice, I unlocked something new. There's just a bit of memories left. There we go.
Perhaps there's more than one.
Oh,
right?
hey! How are you?
Whoa! It's little Gray, little Cass, and the pink puppy!
Lady Trianne, are you all right? Were you hurt?
No, Trianne flew high up into the air so the monsters couldn't reach us.
Us? Did you find an axe?
The spindle that Aggie gave us is so powerful that Trianne seems to have found Nax.
Hmm.
He's near the treetop. Even though our perception of him is very weak, it's not like the white dryads from before. But since Trianne was alone and afraid that it might be dangerous, we did not fly there to take a look.
Okay.
It seems like Lady Trianne did not forget our promise. Anaxa is indeed still alive, and he's at the Luminary Throne right now. It seems like Lady Calypso did not lie regarding this.
Huh? Calypso? Who's that?
Seems to be the head of a spirit wandering around the grove.
A spirit? Trianne wants to meet this spirit that even the gold thread can't sense. Mem! Mem, 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 mem. Mem? Mem, 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 mem.
Coming and going without a trace. She's such a strange person.
Yep.
Actually, Trianne also found this. Could this be related to the person you're talking about?
This
that?
is a piece of burnt cloth.
Yup. Trianne found it on a branch not long ago. Trianne even used the golden thread to search around and found that the entire grove is giving off a similar aura.
Oh.
Memmy... Memmy mem mem mem... Mem mem memmy mem? Trianne doesn't think so. Because when Trianne picked it up, we didn't see anything at all. And judging by the golden thread, the aura seems to be all around.
Lady Trianne, where is the aura gathered at right now?
It seems to be... Oh! A little higher and a little ahead of us!
The Dome of Devotion. Calypso, just what are you hiding?
Boom. What's this?
Stream
Die,
forth.
die.
Gleam of old blades.
Ooh. Die. Hey, chest. You! Get back here with that. Don't you dare. Come back here with that. Don't. I will eliminate you. Exterminate.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
That's half the work. On the still waters of oblivion.
Commencing sub.
Okay. So basic attack is his weakness.
I weep for the departed.
Let's just kill everything else first.
It too shall fall.
I hit the mark. It's on me.
More enemies. Time for a buzz.
And die.
Enemy targets detected.
Hedge your bets. Spend freely.
Oops, I didn't mean to press that one.
Destined for oblivion.
We have ready for another.
There we go. Yeah,
Another
give it
blood
back.
debt repaid.
Give it back. Yes.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Another teleporty thingy.
The golden thread is vibrating more and more violently.
Everyone, let's be even more cautious.
Gotcha.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Hey there. Hey there, demons. It's me, ya boy. Now, where are you, demons?
There's no one. Hold on. The butterfly of divine mind is gone?
Really? Butterfly? Where?
That can't be. Was it for fending off the black tide? Or perhaps...
What exactly is this butterfly of divine mind? Is it a very powerful guardian monster?
No. How should I put it? It's considered a safeguard for the Titan's core flame.
Mm-hmm.
This butterfly is created from Nestia's remaining divine mind and bears the responsibility of guarding the core flame.
Mm-hmm.
Legend has it that someone can only pass the trial of the butterfly by proving they possess pure and unselfish love within their heart. Only then can they awaken the great tree to open up the path to meet Circes.
Mm-hmm.
But how are we going to prove it? Mem 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 mem.
Sorry, but even I don't know how. After all, this is a secret among secrets that only a select few in the entire grove and even Amphoreus know. Rather than worry about this, Lady Trian, did the golden thread react to anything around here?
No. That unknown thing seems to be even farther ahead and higher up.
Perhaps we can try again. Let's see if the butterfly will still react to the golden bough of vows despite having dissipated. If it's indeed the token mentioned in the legends, there should be a reaction.
Mm-hmm. Chew on the... What's this? Understanding the common nature of human society, you believe that the drive to compete is an innate instinct of all living beings, and surely the butterfly is no exception, and that vying for a shared prey should awaken this primal urge deeply embedded in its veins. Alas, it seems to have declined your challenge for a duel.
Let me give it a try. Oh, Nestia. With the weft as my vow, I beseech you, entwine my body with your golden thread and affection.
Oh, what's wrong?
Lady Trianne, and even Mem? Where have they disappeared to?
Little Gray, little Cass, look over here, quick! Mummy, he's about to burst into flames!
What?
The voice seems to be coming from the Star Chase atrium.
She's... What?
Little Gray, little Cass,
How did she get down there?
very bad! Mummy, I'm fine.
To leave.
Lady Trianne, what exactly happened just now?
Trianne and Memmy were looking around to see if there were any mechanisms nearby.
Okay. And?
But just as they went to take a closer look at that big piece of amber, they were surrounded!
I see. Let's get a move on. The orbs belonging to Ornyx's priests should be nearby. Hopefully they'll be of some use.
Okay. Okay. Looks like we can only go up. Chest. Okay.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Farm miracle.
It's connected! Let's hurry! Memmy is already bouncing around due to the heat!
Okay. So this way. So purify you. Go down a level even more.
Oh no. I'm starting to smell something.
Delicious.
Stakes high rewards. Or maybe take it all.
Enemy data SecureNet markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. More enemies.
Even
Time for
might
fun.
need this.
Another journey begins. On the still waters of oblivion.
This combat needs. This is double speed.
I weep for the departed.
Then mem.
Ready for another?
No dirty tricks, alright? Hedge your bets.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz.
Free will, or was it fate destined for oblivion?
There we go.
Mem, memmy, mem, mem. Memmy, mem, mem, mem. Memmy, mem, mem, mem. Memmy, mem, easy. Mem, mem, memmy, mem. Mem, memmy, mem, mem, mem. It's alright. Tran only just flew down.
I'm glad that everyone is all right. Speaking of which, this piece of amber is...
A remnant of Nestia's core flame. To get to the throne at the treetop, gather the embers before you with the golden bough of vows, and present it to the divine butterfly.
Okay.
Whoa, where did you come from?
You finally appeared, Lady Calypso.
Yes, it's been some time. The battle just now was a true delight, and I feel quite elated. It seems like I'll really be able to rely on all of you to reclaim my true form.
Lady Trian, how does the golden thread react to her?
Huh. There's no reaction at all.
Obviously. After all, the fragment that you picked up just now is completely unrelated to me. All right. Just do as I say. If you're able to pass the trial, I will tell you everything truthfully.
Another trial.
Mem. Memmy, mem, mem, mem. But we have to go to the treetop to find Nax anyway, right?
I've got a hunch. Come, let's collect the embers and go confront her.
Okay, so sit.
According to Calypso, we just have to gather the embers before us with the golden bough of vows. How incredible.
Memmy, mem?
Okay, so break this. Then we go up. Open the door. Up here. Offer embers.
It seems like you managed to gather the embers. In that case, just offer it to the divine butterfly.
It'll be fine. Let's just do as she says.
There. Ooh.
It's a success! The path has appeared.
All of you have indeed passed the trial.
The sound of a butterfly's wings.
I'll be back shortly. Of course, our promise still stands, but now it's time for me to sacrifice myself. If the West Wind ever ends, let that be the place where we reunite. Farewell, my love.
Lady Calypso, this is...
It's nothing much. Thank you so much for your help. Now, it's time for me to fulfill my part of the promise.
Well, in that case, I can start. You're actually Cersei's.
Oh my. The children of humanity have passed the final trial at last. I was wondering when you were planning to expose me. How did you know?
The riddle-like trials, your distrustful yet sincere character, referring to Nestia as your love, and... The head of the Litophagus is actually called Medea, and not Calypso.
Since you knew from the start that I was not who I said I was, why did you wait until now to expose me?
Because I did not believe that Cersei's would walk this world in a human form. I was also afraid that the Titans were under the control of the Black Tide, and would do us harm. Also, to make a claim, one must have evidence. This is the precious knowledge that I acquired during my time at the Grove.
Excellent. To think we were able to gain a new chance at life in the midst of death. Fate truly is a mysterious thing.
Well, shouldn't you also tell us why you went through all the trouble of setting up these riddles?
Oh, the reason's quite simple. I needed your help, and just like how you were wary of me, I had to ensure that you were not villains who were trying to get their hands on the core flame. I also had to ascertain that you were capable of dealing with the threat at hand.
Is this threat related to the Black Tide?
Indeed, and it's even more related to that lost item from before. Its owner is a quiet and paranoid hunter who seems to have been reborn from the Black Tide and is attacking along with it.
Whoa.
As I could not do anything about him, I split my body up and escaped to avoid harm.
Okay.
I bided my time for a chance to seek assistance. Unfortunately, this was not a sustainable long-term plan.
What you mean is that you hid your own core flame?
Indeed. I split it into 3. I hid one within the Golden Bough of Vows, and sealed another in the Amber, along with Nestia's remaining embers. As for the last one, it's currently in Anaxa's body, which is in dire need of repair.
Oh, okay.
What? Do you mean that you're using such a method?
After all, the scholars of the Grove have always been willing to lay down their lives to defend my core flame. As a respected god, it would be too embarrassing if I were to do nothing and simply watch the children of humanity give up their lives for me. Especially that heretic named Anaxa. He did not even hesitate to tear his soul apart and use it to perform a miracle. He trapped all the creations of the Black Tide within the grove, so that they would not be able to harm others.
Oh.
His way of thinking was so out of the ordinary that I felt it would be a waste for him to meet his demise in the Black Tide. And so I decided to save his life.
Okay.
Of course, this also meant that I was able to conceal myself and remain hidden. Well, that's also an equivalent exchange, right?
Mem, 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 memmy, mem, mem, memmy, mem, 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 memmy, mem, mem, mem.
What a smart little bunny. This way, I'll be able to regain my true form, and you will be able to bring the core flame and your teacher back to Akama. We'll also take down the black-robed swordmaster at the throne, together in one go.
But, Cersei's, aren't you the reason, Titan?
Even if I do not have the authority of strife, I'm still a god. I just need you to buy me some time against the warrior's blade. Once the core flame is reformed, I'll be able to show my hand.
Leave it to me. Buying time is my specialty.
Excellent. Then just continue climbing to reach my throne. Turn the golden bough of vows into firewood to reignite the core flame of reason.
Okay. So we've got. Let's continue up and about.
I'll leave it to you, children of humanity. May you be blessed with good fortune.
Okey-doke.
It seems like a fierce battle will be inevitable.
Probably.
Trian will protect everyone!
There we go.
Ahead lies the Luminary Throne. And also, the battlefield that we're about to step onto.
Mem, Memmy, what's wrong? Memmy, mem.
Is this Professor Anaxa?
My eyes can no longer see.
Oh.
No matter. All I have to do is to place this body at the core of the array. For the sake of Amphoreus. Die with me, Titan.
I think it's best to change teams. Let's use the face shell. I have a feeling that this one's does not have an immunity to lightning. So I need
Mem.
wind, I think.
Cersei's was right. He's indeed here.
Who's this? Who are you?
Who is this black-robed guy? Memmy, mem.
Oh. Who are you?
Everyone, brace yourself. This must be the hunter reborn from the black tide that Circes was talking about.
Oh.
The black sword and cloak. The owner of the piece of cloth. The north wind that sent over the deathly fog of Thanatos.
You're not demigods. Stand down or die.
Mem! Run! Mem, mem, mem! Mem, 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 mem!
Don't worry. We've nearly died multiple times. We'll survive this one.
Trian will also protect everyone! Trian is brave!
Mister. Only this time, may death protect us.
Ooh.
Be careful.
Oh, what the heck? What's that liquid? Oh!
2 slashes.
Hey!
3 slashes are enough.
Who exactly are you?
Can someone else
Ah,
take this
damn,
one?
I'm wrong. He does have a weakness to like. He has a weakness to all 3, and I didn't, and I decided to change. Okay.
Pardon my manners.
He has the weakness to all 3 of the elements that I had it with Acheron, and I decided to change. And my feeling was wrong.
Harmony and
My gut feeling was wrong.
Night. Doors echo. No more time.
Sure, I'll play a
Never hesitate! I won't do.
Time to show you what Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. Watch this!
I venture forth forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Stop! Awesome! Now watch this!
So powerful. Circes was right.
Mem, 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 mem.
Fear! Trap!
Yeah!
I won't do.
I can take that!
Spend freely. The dice have bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in.
Time to ship Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. Watch this!
I venture forth forever. Triumphant!
Die, 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 die.
Is inevitable!
Return to the factory. Offer your souls to the fire.
Not good.
Be reduced.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Ah,
In that case,
oh, she has her own side. That's sick. Yes. What? What? He lives?
Can't be killed in a single blow.
Oh, that was sick.
No ordinary human.
Since the ambush failed,
it'll be difficult to find another opportunity.
Professor Anaxa? No. It's Circes.
Mem, mem.
Too slow.
Beat it up! Time to ship Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. Watch this!
Watch your head.
I venture forth to hunt forever. Triumphant!
Die. So Cersei has taken over Anax's body?
The dice bust.
Is what I'm assuming.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Fearless knows not fear.
Oh, I get it.
Maybe kill this one.
I hope.
Return to the Black Tree.
Everyone, watch each other's
Oh
backs.
shoot.
Fangs and claws got dull. Never hesitate. Slow. I won't do.
Nice. Stars echo. No more time. Nice job.
Hedge your bets. Spend freely.
Time to show Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. What's this?
I venture forth
Die.
forever. Triumphant!
Die.
Victory is inevitable!
Awesome.
Show me what you can do.
I'm about to be overwhelmed. Fighting is so much more tiring than thinking.
That was tough.
I'm truly exhausted.
Come on, nearly dead. There we go. Oh. Oh.
This is bad.
Century Gate, open!
What? What are you doing? Huh? Oh. Good job. Trian. Shortly after it broke in the room.
That was a close call. Thank goodness that we returned to Akama unharmed.
Grandma, baseball is back.
Little Cass, my head, it still hurts. Sorry. I know you told me not to open the gate.
Please don't blame yourself, Lady Trian. If it weren't for you, we would have already met our end at the Grove.
I feel awful. I need to go back to get some rest.
You do that.
Lady Trian, you haven't been well since you woke up. Are you sure you can make it back on your own?
All this noise and commotion. Akama hasn't changed a bit, has it?
Are you Professor Anaxa?
There's no need for doubt. The Titan no longer speaks. It is I, Anaxagoras of the New Sporists.
An example.
Indeed. You are the only one who would refer to yourself like that. Professor, let me be frank. The mission Lady Aglaya entrusted us is to search for survivors, uncover the truth about the disaster at the Grove, and retrieve the core flame of Cersei's.
That does not surprise me. And now, I'm a survivor who witnessed the entirety of the disaster, as well as the defenseless bearer of a core flame. Are you going to bring me to Aglaya to fulfill your duty?
That is indeed my duty. But I prefer not to present you to her as a captive or spoil of battle.
Fine. There's no need to make your life difficult. I'm not against meeting that woman. But I have some things to take care of first. The families of some of my fellow Grove Scholars live in the Holy City. before we meet Aglaya, I want to visit them.
Why do you have to do it before meeting Aglaya?
Because Lady Aglaya will probably be against it.
Oh.
Let me guess. That woman will not only prevent me from visiting the families of the deceased, but will also suppress any information about the Grove. She's always been that cold-hearted. My fellows at the Grove gave their lives defending the Core Flame and fighting the Black Tide alongside me. Their families deserve to know the truth.
You intend to do it without her knowledge?
Do you really think that woman would treat me well, even if I behaved and proved my loyalty? I wouldn't mind seeing a bit more anger on her face. Are you going to stop me, Kesterus?
I will accompany you, but please understand that Lady Aglaya has her own considerations.
You truly have the makings of a fine scholar, putting yourself in other people's shoes like that. Let's go. I won't go overboard.
So, after all these years, you and Lady Aglaya are still...
Sworn enemies?
Neither of us is narrow-minded. You should know the root cause of our conflict.
What's that?
Hello. And you are?
Hello. If I'm not mistaken, you are Kallinicus's wife.
Yes. Oh, are you a messenger? No wonder I haven't heard any news for so long. There's been a change in personnel, hasn't there?
Ma'am, Kallinicus passed away a few days ago, defending the Grove against the Black Tide.
So... did he manage to defend the Grove?
Huh?
Yes. He managed to protect Cersei's core flame, at the cost of his life.
I see. I'll select some of his possessions and pick a nice resting place for him.
Please let us know if you need any help, ma'am.
I come from Kremnos. Death and sacrifice
Oh,
are things I've learned to face with composure. You know, Kallinicus, even though he was a scholar, he'd always ask me to teach him how to fight whenever he came back. Isn't it funny that a Chrysos heir like him wants to learn from an ordinary person like me? I've been prepared for this for a long time. In times like these, any ordinary goodbye might just turn out to be a final farewell.
I'm really sorry.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I was once a warrior, and I'll find my way back to the battlefield someday. With the coming coronation of the new king of Kremnos, I'll take up my lance against the creatures of the Black Tide, and seek vengeance for my husband.
That might not happen, depending if Mighty might not become king. Oof.
Oh, hello, young ones. Is there anything I can help you with?
Are you the father of Kenani and Artakama?
Ah, yes. Did my daughters cause trouble at school again? Alas, forgive this old brain of mine. Both of my daughters graduated long ago, and they are now scholars at the Grove. As I get older, memories from years past tend to... What's the matter, young one? Why so quiet? Did my daughters really get into some trouble? If they refuse to apologize, just let me know. Their old dad can still talk some sense into them.
What should we do? I really can't tell him.
Don't ask me, I'm getting teary-eyed as well.
Mr. Fabio, the Black Tide took Kenani and Artakama.
What?
They fought until their last breath against the Black Tide to defend the Grove. As the Chrysos heir stationed at the Grove, I failed to protect them. Mr. Fabio, if you're upset...
Don't put it that way. Even if my Artakama wasn't one of the Chrysos heirs mentioned in the prophecy, she was still a heroine, wasn't she?
This is getting sad. Also, I don't want to mention this, but I just realized they got no toes. Just like, look. They got no toes. They got no toes, which is just weird for me. If you're not gonna give them toes, just give them plain shoes or boots. It's just weird looking.
What's Dad talking about?
What's wrong? I'm busy. There's a lot going on in the city and I've got my hands full.
Mister, we're sorry to bother you, but...
No, wait, Lady Casters, did Lady Aglaia send you because of some mistake I made at work?
Keep your cool, Titus. I'm Anaxagoras from the Grove of Epiphany, and a colleague of your father, old Titus. A few days ago, your father passed away.
Wait, what? My old man died? That's no shocker. At his age, he was due for the River of Souls any time.
How can you say that? He's your...
Just up and left me behind. That old man. I've been telling him for ages to stay in the Holy City and enjoy his retirement. But no, he just had to go off to that grove and mess around with those scholars. Still wouldn't budge after all those arguments. That stubborn old thing. I already got him a retirement home and was waiting for him to come around. All my effort is wasted now, and he didn't even give me a chance to say goodbye. That bull-headed old man. Stubborn as a mule.
Oh, damn.
That is it. That's all the colleagues' families that I remember.
Good work, Mister. And Professor Anaxa.
Let's go. Take me to see Aglaia.
All right. I'll lead the way.
Let's see.
He's careful, not the spirit thief.
Zoom pants. Ooh. Bam. Super fast. Oh, the elevator. Oh wait, can we TP up there? I think. Oh, we can. Never mind. Oh, bye elevator. I just realized.
Miss Castoris, my lord, you're back.
Hello. We have an important matter to discuss with Lady Aglaia. May we trouble you to inform her of our presence?
My apologies, Miss Castoris. Lady Aglaia has just informed me that she has no time to receive anyone at the moment.
That's just great. She refuses to even see me. Answer me this, friend. Did Aglaia order you to take me directly to prison?
Who are you?
Please don't jest. It's possible that she really is busy. Let's wait here a moment, and I'll try to contact her using the slate.
New message. To the applicant company of the Grove circumstances, we are now fully cognizant, and for the most diligent efforts we harbor the deepest gratitude. Indeed, no words could adequately convey the depth of our appreciation. Alas, the Holy City presently faces sundry complications, and manifold duties command our attention. precluding us from extending proper welcome. For this oversight, we express sincere regret. Furthermore, following thus arduous voyage, rest must be prioritized. The particulars of recent events shall be deliberated upon the morrow. So it is written. You're writing literature? Oh. Please inform ladies thus. Message received. So that's her garment curse.
It's fortunate we don't have to confront that woman while I'm hauling around this sick body. Castorus, and this friend I haven't gotten the chance to know, I'll take my leave for today.
I'll take off my sad face now.
That Titan made a myriad of adjustments on their own. My head still aches from that. I don't want to stay a second longer in this noisy city if I can.
Please be careful. Akama isn't the Grove. This place
is covered by her golden threads. I know. That woman is extremely confident I won't escape her grasp. Don't worry. As I said before, I'll mind my behavior.
Mister, so many unexpected things happened on our journey to the Grove. We truly had no intention of putting you in danger, let alone face the Black Tide head-on.
Trouble is my old friend by now.
Black Tide is not just an enemy of Akama, but all of Amphoreus. Even back when the forces of strife coveted the Holy City, their warriors still undeniably halted the Black Tide outside Castrum Kremnos. Nigador's core flame now sits vacant, and the Black Tide has returned. The Grove is an academic city with the best understanding of the Black Tide. It shouldn't have fallen so easily, and yet it was taken overnight, leaving the city in blood and tears, haunted by the spirits of departed heroes. The trial of strife is imminent. I pray Mighty will be able to steel his resolve soon.
And the Black Robe Swordmaster?
Lady Treeby once traveled across thousands of cities in Amphoreus to repel the Black Tide. But even they have no recollection of this powerful enemy in all their journeys. Perhaps the fall of strife has triggered even more terrifying events in unseen places. As for me, I detected a strong stench of death from that entity. But it wasn't because it had a connection with Thanatos. I'm afraid it's purely because it has sent countless others to their deaths. Speaking of Thanatos, Mister, there is something else I wish to verify with you.
Yeah?
You must have an idea of the curse I bear by now. I was born as the shadow of death. A poison shunned by all living beings. Yet when you caught me in the Grove, I'm curious why you weren't affected by my power, Mister.
Oh. I totally forgot about this until you brought it up.
My apologies for the abrupt question. For all my life, I've always wondered, what is my connection to death? And why am I inextricably linked to Thanatos? Mister, you must be tired after being on the move these past few days. Please set aside the tragedy at the Grove for now, and rest for the day.
nameless recollection. Clicking right okay. Rest at your private bed chamber. Let's just teleport near it.
Let's say so. Let's say so.
Yang Shut. Long time no see. I've heard about what happened from Finon. You've been through a lot. Not at all. It's all in service to the Trailblaze. I wasn't expecting Amphoreus to temper the will of the Nameless. What were you doing while I was gone? I was organizing logs. I also asked Icene for some research material from the Grove. I've discovered something interesting. Do you remember Amphoreus' sky was sealed away by a Titan? Aquilia's presence keep this world isolated from the rest of the world beyond the sky. It seems Hyacine's ancestors were the Sky Priests who worshipped Aquilia. Perhaps she can give us more clues to find a way back to the Astral Express. Nothing out of the ordinary happened in the city. In the past few days, I didn't have to talk to anyone either. It was kind of nice spending time alone. Just you wait, your good times are coming to an end. After what happened at the Grove, there's sure to be unrest in the coming days. We should rest for now. You look tired, you should get some sleep before we set off tomorrow. Oh, by the way, I heard some rumors. If you're going to wander around, I suggest avoiding the hot bath. Why's that?
Trian?
What's wrong? Is there trouble at the Grove?
Yes, I sensed something. It was fleeting, but very strong. It feels like they're in some big trouble. Trian used the Century Gate again.
Can you see what's actually happening?
No, it's fuzzy like always. But the enemy's aura has disappeared. Maybe they've moved to a safe place?
Let's hope that it's just a false alarm. We should place our trust in him and Castorus, teacher. They will keep Trian safe.
Aggie, you're talking like we are little kids. One day, Trian will reach her limit, and Trebi will take on the role of gatekeeper from her. We are all aware of that. I am just a little concerned about her state of mind. Trian was already unable to speak, even in short sentences when they left. We want to say a proper goodbye at the very least.
I will pray with you.
Thanks. And Aggie, it looks like we will need you to come with us to the baths this time to unwind. It feels like neither of us have laughed for a long while. It's time to head out with the West Wind!
All right.
Okay.
Here's really hot and heavy. Has it always been like this? Is someone injured over the...
Oh, what?
What happened here?
Watch out! Watch out! For the Kremnoan!
Kremnoan? This is their doing?
Aggie, now's not the time to dwell on that. Let's help the injured people first.
Excuse me, coming through. Oh, you two are here as well. That's a relief.
Even the Twilight Courtyard is involved? What in the world happened here?
I actually just came to relax. But as soon as I got here, I saw all these people lying on the ground.
Oh.
I've examined them, and they don't seem to be seriously ill. It feels like they've just spent too much time in the hot water.
Multiple individuals fainting simultaneously from the hot pool steam? Where is the manager of the baths?
What?
He disappeared, and no one knows where he's gone to. Some people have been saying that the Kremnoans are behind this. Lady Aglaya, what do you think about this?
Let these people rest. The two of you, please come with me.
Have you thought of something, Aggie?
Yes. While their intentions elude me, it's time to bring this farce to a close.
What's going on?
What?
Snowy! Even Snowy!
The culprit is Mightimos.
What?
Dee! What did you do to everybody?
It's just another duel where I claimed victory.
Huh?
Duel?
As I expected. On the surface, these two are the mightiest warriors in the Holy City, but they're still impulsive youths at heart.
Oh, did they
Speak up, Mighty. Tell us exactly what kind of foolishness you and Finan indulged in this time.
He's just on the ground pointing at Midas.
No, none of those sound right.
Oh, these are his thoughts. Okay.
Forget it.
I see you're still alive and kicking, Deliverer.
Am I seeing things? Is the magnificent Deliverer finally deigning to step outside?
Oh.
What kind of response is that?
Nothing. I was just imitating your usual response.
Oh.
I don't feel anything special from you. Have you passed the demigod trial?
The ritual hasn't reopened yet. In case you forgot, it hasn't been that long since I pulled you out of the trials.
I didn't forget.
Then, you're welcome.
In Twilight's last gleam, Makima stands bold. Her walls sturdy, tales untold. Dreaming of her fruitful gardens, pilgrims arrive from distant lands. Figs and olives, oh so grand. Yet little do they know that they will step into flames, fuel to the fire, a burning brand.
What are you playing at this time?
I just felt like reciting a few lines of poetry.
Oh, thank you, Suzanne, for the follow.
Kremnos knows how to appreciate poetry, right?
Kremnoans steer clear of such weak literature. But my library doesn't lack collections of this kind.
These lines express the poet's yearning for their home, just as Akama is distant from many people's homes.
Thank you for your comment.
I know how to interpret poetry, Haikis.
But you sound a little suspicious. You're probably a bot, aren't you? Yep, you're definitely a bot, aren't
for
you?
helping me out when I was in a tight spot, but it seems to me that you aren't prepared for the trial either.
Don't compare your situation with mine. My people are still relying on me. I can't ascend to godhood on my own without first resolving their issues.
So, Are you suggesting that you, the mighty Mightimos, and the heir to the throne of Kremnos, wish to defy tradition that has endured among your people for millennia?
Still thinking about what I should do.
Never mind. It's probably not my place to offer you counsel. An idea does strike me, though.
Go ahead. Let's see what terrible ideas you've come up with this time.
Maybe we both need to relieve some stress. Come, Mightimos, let's recommence our previous competition. This time, we'll see who can stay in the super hot bath for longer.
So this is what happened.
What? Are you chickening out?
The phrase chickening out does not exist in the Kremnoan language. I just find the situation absurd, that's all. All-knowing historian, are you not aware that we Kremnoans use boiling water from sword forging for our baths? Looks like I'll have to teach you some royal etiquette today.
And thus, an unprecedented sauna battle commences! With unparalleled resolve, the two warriors' determination even alters the very hue of the steam. Flames intertwine with scalding vapor, reaching toward the heavens, shrouding the sky and the sun. The spectacle is so magnificent that none dare gaze upon it directly. Since we can't see what's happening in the competition, why don't I regale you with a tale of kings to pass the time? Do you recall the legend of the Gorgo lion mentioned by a certain veteran? The central figure, the main character, was not the sole sovereign of that land. An Oryx stood as its formidable rival. Long before the dawn of Era Chrysia, the two beasts started their timeless battle on the plains of Tritos. The lion regarded the Oryx as its food, while the Oryx perceived the lion as a scornful, oppressive, and challenging barrier that it swore to topple with its antlers. For tens of thousands of years, without respite, the two creatures thus continued their relentless pursuit and rivalry. It fixated on its rival's fleeing form in the chase.
BRB, guys?